Attention, in attendance, an audacious agagogical advocate of actuality and authenticity, neither actor nor artist. My obtruse, not obtuse, god damn it, appearance, aggregated by no aberration or accent, is of an accurate, a better, appointed accurately by the assembly of the abused. My answer, acquidation, to administer the acronal apex of age-old autocracy, to annihilate the autolatry of aristocratic arrogance. This affliction of the authority is an absent advantage over us all, an assault on all people. The alternative is action, an army agitated to attack with anger as our anchor until they agree to appreciate us or until we absorb them. As we enjoy an awesome adulation on our accomplishments, ascent over animosity and adversity. By this announcement, though articulate and alliterative, is annoying, so let me begin by saying my name is Aman, and it is my honor to make your acquaintance.
What happened to playing America Fuck Yeah for when you win?
Well, yeah, but no, that's the beginning. We have to do the speech at the beginning.
Why?
Because we did V for Vendetta last week. But anyway, I did win, so.
America, 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 fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah, freedom.
So yeah, I won. We saw Les Mis. Well, some of us saw Les Mis. Others didn't. And I saw it. Jacob didn't. He was irresponsible. He didn't watch it. I find that insulting, Jacob, that you wouldn't watch something that we were supposed to watch.
If that's how you want to play this.
I mean, I want to play this. That's what happened, Jacob. So, of course, Les Miserables, as is in the French, of course, it's La Miserable. Anyway, directed by Tom Hooper, produced by Tim Bevan, Eric Fellner, Deborah Hayward, and Sir Cameron Mackintosh. Screenplay by William Nicholson, Elaine Bombadil, Claude Michael.
What?
Elaine Bobil. It looks like Bombadil from here.
How?
Because I need glasses, apparently. Claude Michael Schoenberg. Is
that, I don't know.
Is that one name?
Let's find out.
What the fuck is up with that? It's like, anyway. And Herbert Kritzmer. Based on Les Miserables by Claude Michel Schoenberg. Alain Bobert, Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. So it's based on something that was based on something by Victor Hugo. That's like 3 degrees separation right there.
It is Claude Michel Schoenberg, by the way.
Oh, it's one whole name right there. Okay.
Yep.
So not Claude Michel and then Schoenberg.
One word. Like Madonna.
Like Madonna. Starring, of course, huge jacked man, rustled crows.
Roussel Crowe.
No, rustled, as in their jimmies. Rustled crows. Anne Hathawills, Anne Hathaways. A man's fried.
Amanda Small Fries.
There we go, that's better. Eddie, I can't do anything for Eddie Redmayne. I got nothing for that. And of course, was Johnny Depp in this movie?
He must have been behind the camera.
Apparently, because Helena Bonham Carter's in this, and Sacha Baron Cohen is in this, because we needed Borat in this. Music by Claude Michel and Schoenberg. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I like it. Because Wikipedia has it that way. It's 2 different people now.
Claude Michel and Schoenberg. Partners who have been together for so long that they have one Wikipedia article.
They have fused together. Cinematography by Danny Cohen. Holy shit. Cohen brothers. That's incorrect.
Anyone with the last name Cohen is a Cohen brother.
Yes, little known facts.
It makes my... I always try to get their autographs, and they say, "Who are you? Get out of my face." But I say, "But you're famous." I said, "You're here at McDonald's, and I'm in the drive-thru window. Get out."
Of course, production company, Relative Media, Working Title Films, and Cameron Mackintosh Limited Edition.
What is that? It's a Cameron Mackintosh action figure. Limited edition. Do you know how much this is worth? Nothing.
With the real working camera.
Look at his grip.
He's got camera grip.
Look at that. Who would want that action figure?
Want someone to make that.
Coming to a salty playground store near you, Sir Cameron Mackintosh action figures.
I mean, they're better. There are worse things to get sued over.
Mr. McIntosh, I have this news for you. Some fly-by-night podcast is making action figures of you.
And selling them. Wait, why? They're calling them Cameron McIntosh limited editions. Anyway, release date. It was distributed by Universal Pictures, of course. Release dates existed. It has a running time of 150 minutes. Only was released in the United States and the United Kingdom. Language, of course, French. And budget, $61 million. It made $400.
Wow.
It's like a bomb.
That's 40 people.
Open in theaters worldwide, except worldwide by I mean England and America.
That is one theater, one showing.
That's how many people saw it. They were like,
That is powerful word of mouth.
For a movie that was budgeted $61 million.
Yeah. No wonder we've never seen Hugh Jackman or Anne Hathaway again. That would destroy your career.
Almost like what happened to Eddie Murphy.
Fell off the face of the earth?
Oh, Pluto Nash. Anyway, so.
Well, he did Pluto Nash, and then he somehow still had enough star power to do Haunted Mansion.
Was that really a reward? Or was it more of a punishment?
You think Disney? You had some sort of obscure contract with Disney? When your net worth falls below this level, you belong to me.
Little fact, Disney bringing slavery back.
They have a slavery clause in their contract. Ironclad, brilliant law work. If you don't succeed in your pictures, they own you.
That's why I think Disney stars work so hard to either do great or destroy their image.
This is all worryingly hanging together.
It works. It tracks.
Why do you think
they either stay famous or they destroy their image?
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan did it on purpose. Everybody. Yep. She wanted to no longer be part of the Disney family.
She is out of the reach of the mouse.
For his arms are long and his grip tight.
Why do you think Johnny Depp's doing this fifth Pirates movie?
Because he needs money.
What?
Didn't you know that he's going through a huge tiff with his managers right now?
I did not know.
Yeah, like he was like, my managers wasted all my money, and his managers looked at him and went, first of all, he had like 14 houses, and like you spent like $10,000 on wine a month.
Wow.
So that wasn't us. And second of all, you also paid for a lot of you spent $100 million on people just telling you your lines through an earpiece, so you wouldn't have to memorize your lines.
To be fair. If I was an actor, that's how I'd end up. That's how Marlon Brando ended up, if I recall.
Planet Krypton. No, Marlon. It's Krypton. Krypton.
I think in the Island of Dr. Moreau movie he was in, they had to have like cards showing him the life because he refused to learn them. Let's bring up that picture of Marlon Brando again.
What picture?
You remember that? Oh, this is going to be a treat for you.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like this. Oh, you don't remember that? This is going to be a treat for you. What picture are you talking about?
I can't believe you don't remember this.
Me and Manafa, he couldn't refuse on the planet Krypton. How do you read an O and an N and go, oh, you know what that is? N?
Stupidity?
Marlon Brando, you heard it here, folks. Stupid.
Isn't Marlon Brando dead?
Thank God.
This picture.
Oh, shit. What the fuck is that?
That's Marlon Brando.
I don't think that's right.
Yes, it is.
Sort of madman and tidy whities. That's our podcast episode picture.
All right. I typed in Fat Marlon Brando window.
Fat Marlon Brando.
Not that kind of Marlon.
That's how you spell his name. It still came up. It's very pixelated. There we go. Save image as save. I got it, Jacob.
I can't believe you don't remember when I showed that to you.
I don't think you did.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I think you were just as horrified.
Anyway, so back to the movie I saw, but Jacob didn't.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
We start off. It's 1815. French prisoner Jean Valjean is released on parole from Toulon prison after serving 19 years for stealing a loaf of bread and trying to escape multiple times.
It's a harsh sentence. He needed a better lawyer.
You don't get lawyers in France. In Napoleon era France, you don't get them.
What's the system?
System is you break it, go to jail.
It's harsh.
It is. It's Napoleon. He was not known for being a tolerant man. He was very short on people. He was actually taller in life. Did you know that?
I think he was average.
I think he was He was taller than average.
I can't remember the exact. I just remember he wasn't short.
Yeah. On the outside, Valjean's parole status. He's hard getting work.
Yeah, you know what keeps people from recidivism? Keep making sure they don't have work.
And that's it's a system. It's how they keep the prisons going.
The industrial prison complex.
Yeah. Like the military industrial complex. We have a lot of industrial complexes.
We do. We're putting Americans back to work in the army and in jail.
I'm trying to think of how the question would do that. Talk about jails, conspiracy theory. My mind's not there.
I don't know. Something about stealing your vote? I don't know.
How much of my taxes go to stealing people's votes? No, that's...
And I don't know. We'll workshop it. Catch up with us next week.
Yeah.
For our new segment, the question's thoughts on normal things of society.
I like that.
The question corner?
Question corner? I would love that. But the question's like my... I have is complete running Charlton comics.
So is there
not the original Charlton comics, because good God would those be expensive. But I do have it in archived form and in physical graphic novel form, and then I'm working on getting the entire Denny O'Neil run, even though it's not as good as Steve Ditko.
So is that a new segment for comic book adaptations? Question corner.
Question corner.
Question corner.
Don't question the question corner. Don't question the question. It's questions corner.
Is it ask the question corner? So where people tweet in what they want the question's thoughts on certain things, or we just give our own.
When is DC gonna crack down on that?
Almost immediately.
And then I can yell at them and go, "But you haven't had a question comic since Blackest Night, which was just a continuation of the Denny O'Neil comic. I need a new question comic, guys. I need it, and not with fucking Montoya. Montoya's is shit." Everyone knows Montoya's shit. That's why the question was discontinued, because Montoya's a shit question. Big Sage. All the way. Anyway, sorry, I started going insane. Bit mad, you see. Anyway, he's offered shelter by a bishop of Dijon, but Valjean steals the silverware. Why did he do that, Jacob? Why did he steal this kindly bishop's silverware? It's because he's a thug.
Yeah. And he shouldn't have been paroled.
And then he's captured by the police, taken the bishop, and Bishop's all like, nah, I totes gave it to him. And, of course, Valjean breaks his parole to start a new life. And you continue, Jacob.
So sad.
What?
This.
Well, how's it sad? I mean, 8 years later, Valjean was a factory owner and mayor of Montreal, Pas de Calais. I don't speak no Frenchy talk. If it's German, I could do it.
How would you pronounce that in German?
I keep wanting to pronounce it in English. German has different alphabet. You didn't know this, but it does. Well, it has the umlaut and the S set, so that's different. But no, they're phasing out the S set. I love that thing. The thing is so neat. Even though all it means is there's two S's right there. It's kind of a burden to do that extra thing for just write two S's, but it's neat. It's unique to German. But you may continue, Jake.
Are you serious?
Well, he is shocked when a Toulon prison guard, Javert, arrives at his new chief of police. Javert suspects Valjean's identity. I'm just going to keep reading this because I can't do nothing but read the plot summary.
I know, it's hilarious.
Is it though?
Keep going. I'm sure the Wikipedia people don't mind. It's open. It's free for everyone.
Now, spoiler alert, everybody. I didn't watch Les Miserables. I have no money this week, so I could not get a copy to watch. And Jacob was just sitting there on his high horse. High and mighty, like he is. You know him. He's smug.
Yeah.
Like a thug.
Yep.
In a rug.
Yep.
With a bug.
Yes.
Which gives you a tug.
No. They're not that big.
And then it begins to lug you around.
Still not that big. I'm not being self-satisfied by insects.
Gug.
Are you okay?
Mug.
I don't think you're going to make it through the end.
I'm stroking out.
I think this was a poor idea.
Well, you continue. You could just stay last night and pay for the movie, but no. I have to go to bed, Christian.
I'm sorry. Did you wake up at 6:30 today?
No, because I work at a job that doesn't make me have to wake up that early.
But now I have all of today off, and I don't go in until 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Meh.
It all works out in the end.
Does it though? You didn't get the weekend off. I didn't either. I worked Sunday. But that's because it's a special occasion.
Well, as we've proved before, we don't actually have to talk about the movie. We can just talk about our thoughts in general.
So this is about the French Revolution, or is this about the Napoleonic era?
I mean, this winds up with the riots in Paris. So it's post-revolution, but things haven't settled down yet.
But this is post-Robespierre, because Robespierre died a couple years after the initial revolution, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because his death... But so this would be Napoleonic era, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they loved Napoleon.
Everybody loves Napoleon. Until they didn't.
Unless you're not French. The French still loved him.
Well, they exiled him twice.
The French didn't. Everyone else did.
Yeah, they screwed up the first exile.
Because he came fucking back.
Well, yeah, he was too close to civilization. I don't know why they just didn't kill him.
They didn't kill him the second time either.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because he's too important.
Too important.
Because France, I'm pretty sure if they would have killed him, France would have stayed joined as a power and would have fought everybody. It would have been like World War I, but no, 100 years earlier. World War I without World War I.
Wouldn't it have been that bad without the...
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't kill Napoleon. Did America care? I don't
know.
America wasn't even a power at the time. We had just bought we bought Louisiana through Napoleon.
Yeah, we had
Louisiana Purchase.
This is after the War of 1812, where we basically just stalemated Britain until they said, you know what, we have more important things to do. You guys just do whatever.
And it was the Napoleon guys doing stuff. But in 1814, we took a little trip along Colonel Jackson on the Miami Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans. Fought the bloody British at the Battle of the Lanes. We fired our guns and the British kept it coming. Wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and the British went running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. If I remember correctly, the British had no cannonballs, so they fired sugar out of their cannons.
Something like that.
It didn't work out well for them because sugar and cannons don't mix.
I think they were surprised because the war had ended.
I don't even think they knew that at that time.
Didn't they? I can't remember. I know Jackson did know.
Yeah.
I can't remember the British at New Orleans now.
Was this when was the Monroe Doctrine initiated?
I don't remember. Give me 1 second. That was
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Rogers.
1823.
So yes, before Monroe Doctrine. So we probably didn't care then.
Yeah, the Monroe Doctrine didn't mean anything about anything. That was the response to that was, well, how cute.
Yeah, but they still didn't come.
It wasn't worth the effort.
Because America's great.
Because America was uppity.
Yeah, and that was worked out for us till we became on top. And then there's no one to be uppity to anymore, except for ourselves. And that's why we're tearing apart as a country. We need an enemy.
Because during the Revolution, the British got distracted by unrest in India and the French. They said, you know what, I don't have time for you right now. Do whatever.
We basically wouldn't have won without the French.
We would not have. There's no basically. We wouldn't have. That is just straight up cold hard fact.
Because they had that navy.
Yep.
We only had privateers. Not a lot of them.
Yeah, I think they were fighting the British over in other areas too. Because the French were always looking for an excuse to fight the British.
And then in 1812, we almost got our shit wrecked because they took Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Burned the White House.
And then they got distracted again by something. I don't remember what distracted the British during the war.
Well, it's hard not to be distracted when your empire crosses the entire fucking globe.
But once again, something came up and they said, once again, we don't have time for you. Just do whatever. And they said, but you'll leave your forts this time, right? And I said, fine, whatever. I did distract them.
Anyway. So how was this movie?
It was alright. It's probably I wouldn't say a fan per se of musicals.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I'm just a weirdo.
Music soothes the soul.
You have to remember, the first musical I watched was Across the Universe with Richard. And doing anything with Richard...
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. A tremor, they as they slip away across the universe.
I haven't talked with him in years, but back in the day, he had what you could generously call a unique perspective.
Jake, come over. I'm all sweaty.
Like that. Nobody has ever come to somebody who said, get over here, I'm sweating.
If I remember correctly, he had a decent love life.
Yeah, if I recall his Facebook profile correctly, yeah.
Is he still friends with you on Facebook?
I don't know. I know he unfriended me once. And then presumably he remembered who I was and sent me another friend request, and I accepted. I don't really check my Facebook. I haven't been on it in months.
Because you're a trash person with trash people.
That may be so. Who are all these people? I don't know any of these people.
Who are these?
They're from like a Spanish university.
I know them. Say yes.
Oh,
Select
fuck
them.
off.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's not looking good. We are not friends.
How dare he? Anyway, you may continue. What were we talking about?
We're just talking about life, man.
The universe?
Yeah.
Everything? I have a pie outside.
Man, I'll give this movie a 7 out of 10.
Give it a 9 out of 10. Except for Russell Crowe singing, it's brilliant. Best version of Les Mis.
I mean, there's this.
Except for Victor Hugo's novel, which was clearly it was much more of a downer, of course.
It's Victor Hugo.
Not known for his happy
A
endings.
man who couldn't get out of bed until he made 5 people depressed.
I don't think it's true.
It is. I have it on good authority.
Whose authority?
Mine.
Oh, I don't think that's true. I don't think it works.
He had to.
If you would have said, I have it on good authority, whose authority? Voltaire's, then I'd been like, okay.
He had to. I don't think those people were contemporary at all.
They were.
On whose authority?
Immanuel Kant's. Definitely not contemporary to those two.
Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo Voltaire.
Alright, that's Victor Hugo talking about Voltaire.
See, contemporaries.
What?
Victor Hugo, 1802, 1885. I think we got a winner.
I think, yeah, they might have been.
That is incorrect.
That's the wrong Voltaire.
Yeah, contemporaries.
You've got to be shitting me. No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. How are they not?
Because Voltaire was dead for like, let's see, 30 years!
Or was he, Jacob?
Voltaire might not have even been contemporary with Victor Hugo's dad.
Well, Eisenstein or none of it. Adopts the name Voltaire. Of course, his real name was Francois Marie Aroux, but his nom de plume. What does that mean?
That's his writing name. Are you serious?
I didn't know what that mean.
It's what, name of the pen?
That's stupid. I don't like it.
I think that'd be how you directly translate that.
Res ipsa loquita.
You got your Dr. Seuss's, your Voltaire's.
That's his real name, though.
Your Mark what?
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, your Mark
That's
Twain.
his real name.
Your Mark Twain's.
Yeah, Mark Twain. That was his name. Now, if all the people that claimed otherwise, that one guy, Samuel Clemens, is just to steal all the money that Mark Twain made.
It's complicated. It's a complicated scheme.
But it worked, didn't it?
I guess. Like, have you ever seen a picture of Mark Twain? It's just that Samuel Clemens guy. It's amazing he got away with that during the age of photography. But with that can-do American spirit, he stole that man's identity.
The question on Samuel Clemens.
He learned it all from Christopher Marlowe.
Of course, trying to steal the credit for writing on those plays by William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest theory there is.
There's a lot of stupid theories going on.
And the stupidest one is that, Christopher Marlowe wrote William Shakespeare's plays.
How could one man be so smart, Christian?
Or just imaginative.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy talk. Next thing you're going to tell...
How could an uneducated man be so smart?
Books exist.
Yeah. But how would he know what's in Italy? Maybe he read about Italy in a book. Maybe he did some research before he started writing. I don't know. Parchment existed back then. Otherwise, we wouldn't have his plays.
How would he know about Rome? I mean, Rome was pretty famous. People knew about it.
Rome, Venice, these were obscure places that no one had heard of in the far off island kingdom of England.
We're the Celts, Rome. Bunch of savages.
If only.
If only?
I don't know.
If only what?
That's why I started ending conversation that if only and walk away.
I do vaguely remember that. Man, wrote 20,000 letters.
I have cancer. If only. Walks away. What?
Look at that hair.
It's glorious. Him and, what's his face probably partied around.
What's his face narrows it down. Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah. Just pointed to my gut and went, yeah.
I don't know what it says about me that when you pat your gun, like, yeah, that's Benjamin Franklin.
Because when you think Benjamin Franklin, you think Paunchy.
None of this bifocal electricity stuff. It's Benjamin Franklin. You mean that fat guy? Yeah, no, I know. Are you sure? Why the Salty Playground history book?
Benjamin Franklin was some fat guy.
Where in our list of the founding fathers, it says Benjamin Franklin, the fat one.
Of course, Thomas Jefferson, the antisocial one.
The antisocial. What? Like they're members of a boy band, and we're breaking them down to one-word descriptions?
Of course, John Adams, the bad boy.
Do you think is there a picture of the founding fathers like dressed up like a boy band? Is that a thing?
We can find out.
Founding fathers as boy band?
The founding fathers boy band. The founding fathers had started a boy band. The bad boy Benjamin Franklin. The shy one Thomas Jefferson. The boy next door Alexander Hamilton. Really? Alexander Hamilton would be the boy next door?
Well, what's their justification there?
Okay. Just is he was a soldier. He had no problem speaking his mind. He was one hell of a writer, and he gave our young nation's first sex scandal. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Alexander Hamilton. What? I meet you in every dream, and when I wake, came close to memories. What was Alexander Hamilton's sex scandal? I want to know about that. Alexander Hamilton.
Wouldn't that be about the thing that got him killed?
I don't think that wasn't a sex scandal, was it? That was just Burr being bitter because, his political career was over. So he challenged Alexander Hamilton to duel.
Why do you think scandal has an E in it?
Scandal.
Scandal?
The Hamilton Reynolds scandal? 1 year affair with Maria Reynolds.
Wow. The husband. Wow.
Wow.
What kind of husband are you when you go, all right? Doesn't that make your wife like a prostitute and you her pimp? I mean, he's being paid so Alexander Hamilton can have sex with his wife. Doesn't that just make him her pimp?
No. Alexander Hamilton was paying James Reynolds black and white to maintain secrecy. But yeah, so he's still kind of pimping his wife out. So I'm fucking your wife. There's some line to make sure you don't tell anybody. What? Alright, so the sweet one is John J. The cute one is Samuel Adams is the cute one?
Scroll back up. I'm not seeing it. That's kind of an intense face, actually.
The sweet one, John J. Huh, John Adams is not in there.
I do like how you did peg what Thomas Jefferson was going to be.
Of course, because he was...
Oh my god, there it is!
This is amazing.
It does exist.
I don't know, wait, Marlon Brando or this picture? Which one do you think should be our podcast episode picture?
That one, definitely that one.
Alright. So yeah.
Speaking of, do we allow this farce to continue, or...
We'll keep talking. What else have you ruminated lately? Other than the fact that we obviously both think of Benjamin Franklin, almost Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Franklin as the fat one.
So I don't know, man.
All the years of gout don't do well for you.
They do not.
What?
Just thinking about gout.
Is it good? Gout? What is it good for?
Gout?
What is it good for? Making your liver delicious. Isn't it fatty liver disease? I'm correcting that, right?
Gout? No, that's a buildup of urea crystals in your joints.
Ah, okay. I was thinking it was something different then.
Yes, you were.
Anyway, so is that it? Are we done?
I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Dragons.
What about dragons? Do you remember that Discovery Channel special about dragons from like 10 years ago?
Do you remember Dragon Tales?
I do. There was the blue one, the pink one.
He's the biggest, but brave of heart. There's Cassie so shy, but so very smart. There's Zack and Weezy who are tails of fun, but two heads are better than one. Dragon Tales. So almost time for Dragon
Is that
Tales.
show still on?
Come along and take my hand. Not anymore.
What is this country?
Do you want? Is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood still on?
I doubt it.
Why not? You don't think the ghost of Mr. Rogers haunts that studio and keeps making new episodes?
I don't think so.
Alright, yeah, I think it's time to be done. My butt's starting to hurt.
Alright, so just to close off, the last episode of Dragon Tales came out in 2005.
Alright, so that's Salty Playground Podcast. As always, you can Hit us up on Twitter at SaltyPlayPod. Hit me on Twitter, Cold_Christmas, Jacob_Amoeba, Brain_Amoeba, not Jacob_Amoeba, Brain_Amoeba. Email us at saltyplayground@gmail.com and tell us how bad of a job we did. All right. Later, guys.